My name is Claudia Leica, and I'm going to show you how to recognize the signs of eating disorders. Eating disorders, they are serious emotional and physical problems that can have life-threatening consequences for females and males. An eating disorder is an unhealthy relationship with food and weight that interferes with many areas of a person's life. This information was obtained by the National Association of Anorexia and Associated Disorders. What is the specific purpose to this? Is to inform an audience the types of eating disorders and what can cause it. An eating disorder, they are groups of serious conditions in which you are preoccupied with food and weight that you can often focus on little else. There are two main types of eating disorders that a lot of people may know about: anorexia and bulimia. An eating disorder can cause serious physical problems and at their most severe can even be life-threatening. This is a graph that has a little bit of information about it. Most people with eating disorders are females, but males can also have eating disorders. Let's talk about anorexia. Anorexia is best known as self-starvation and excessive weight loss. Many people with anorexia see themselves as overweight, even when they're not. Anorexia is generally about restricting and counting every single calorie the body takes in. What are the symptoms? Refuse to maintain body weight at or above the minimum. Normal weight for height, body type, age, and activity level. Another one is intense fear of weight gain or just plain being fat. Feeling fat, as people call it, or overweight despite dramatic weight loss. An extreme concern with body weight and shape. Self-starvation. The body is best known to deny the essential nutrients and needs to function normally. So basically, it is forced to slow down at its process to conserve energy. This process, slowing down, can have serious medical consequences. This information was obtained by the nationaleatingdisorders.org. What are physical complications from anorexia? Cardiac problems, such as slowing down on your heart rate or sometimes even rapid heartbeats. Missing menstrual periods in women. Tooth decay, this is some examples about it, and even losing your hair. How can we treat it? This information was obtained by the National Institute of Mental Health. Number one, restoring the persons to a healthy weight. That is the main important thing to do. Treating the physical issues, psychological issues related to the eating disorder. Eliminating behaviors and thoughts that lead to the eating and preventing relapse. Let's switch to the next topic. Let's talk about bulimia. Bulimia is another important eating disorder to discuss. It's best known as frequent episodes of bingo eating followed by efforts to avoid gaining the weight. These are some examples. This information was obtained by the healthguide.org. What are the symptoms? An extreme concern with body weight and shape, self-inducing vomiting, abuse of laxative, diet pills, and over-exercising. Frequent dieting, what is the treatment for it? How can we treat it? Some doctors recommend a step approach for patients with bulimia, which follows specific stages depending on the severity and response of the initial treatments. This information was obtained by the New York Times. Support groups may be very helpful for patients. Drug therapy, used for bulimia, now let's summarize everything we have talked about. An eating disorder is an illness that causes serious disturbances to your everyday diet, such as eating extremely amounts of food and serious overeating. An eating disorder are real treatable medical illnesses. It is very sad to say our society is mainly focused on appearance. You can walk. This is an example on everyday magazines. You can walk by cash register without seeing a magazine that encourage rapid weight loss, calorie counting, or advertise thin models on every front page. This is an example. Isabel Caro. She was an anorexic model. She died at the age of 28. In 2007, a skeletal image of the French model and actress were plastered on Italian billboards in an effort to raise public awareness for the anorexia disease. She died on November 2010. If our society wants to find a solution about many of these issues, everyone will need to change the way we think about perfect bodies and focus on staying healthy as much as possible. You are beautiful. Remind yourself that it's okay not to be perfect. You are allowed to love yourself. Strong is a new skin. Is there any questions to any of the things we talk about today?
No.
No. Thank you very much.